The second coat is applied over taped flat joints using the Tapepro 200mm flat box. Before use, check that the lid rotates freely, the blade adjuster moves freely, and no dry compound is built up behind or below the blade holder. The more tension that is applied to the blade, the thinner the coat will be. Adjust to suit the gauge of compound being used. The blades should be set 1 to 1.5mm above the skids. Adjust this height using the 2 screws in the blade holder and check that the wheels spin freely. Attach a flat box handle by loosening the wing nuts on the lid and sliding on the handle connector plate. Load the flat box by hand or by using a loading pump with flat box filler. Ensure the compound is distributed evenly. You can see here that at present the joint is hollow. Set the flat box at a slight angle and apply the handle brake so that the head remains stationary. Place the flat box on the joint and while applying pressure, release the brake. Apply pressure and run the flat box along the joint. Test the setting by checking how much compound is on the joint. It should be convex to allow for shrinkage. When the setting is correct, run the flat box along the joint, applying the brake and sweeping the box away from the wall 300mm from the end. Using the same technique, turn around and coat the remaining 300mm. The handle brake can be locked in position by tightening this screw. This can be handy when coating high ceiling joints. Always loosen the screw after use to release the tension. The handles are available in a range of sizes from the popular 900 to 1800mm and can be fitted with 600 or 1200mm extensions. After the second coat has dried, we can apply the finish coat. For flat joints, use the 250 or 300mm Tapepro flat boxes. The technique is the same as for the second coat. Remember, a constant pressure is required. For butt joints, apply 2 passes of a 250 or 300mm box. As the wheels run inside the blade width, a good finish is achieved. The Tapepro corner finisher is designed for finishing internal joints. Before use, check that the carbide blades are not cracked by running a fingernail along the blade. Check that the blades are set above the height of the skids and that the frames are free to move. Check that no compound has built up behind the frames, as this may cause damage to the tool when used. The corner finisher can be used with either of 2 tools, the compound applicator tube that we looked at previously or the Tapepro corner box. The corner box has a swing lid, similar to the operation of the flat box, a clip for securing the corner finisher, and a filler valve for use with the loading pump. Before use, check that the lid moves freely. Attach the corner finisher by clipping it onto the nozzle of the corner box. To ensure that the finisher does not fall to the ground if unclipped by a nail or other obstruction on the wall, secure the finisher to the corner box. The ball socket enables a range of movement. To fill the corner box, remove the nozzle from the flat box filler and force the filler valve into the O-ring seal in the base adapter. You can start at the top of the joint or the bottom, ensuring that the handle bisects the angle between the 2 walls. Apply pressure on the lid to force compound out through the finisher and run it up the joint. Reverse and finish off in the other direction, sweeping the tool away from the joint. The finisher applies compound and feathers the edges in one pass. The corner finisher can also be used on the compound applicator tube. After filling the tube, simply snap the corner finisher onto the nozzle and use a similar technique to apply a finishing coat to the joint. The Tapepro nail spotter is designed for finishing nail and screw head indentations and should be the first operation in finishing a room. This way, an entire row can be covered in one pass without interruption from freshly filled joints. The nail spotter is essentially a small finishing box which is available in 2 sizes. It has a screw-on handle that can be adjusted for positioning. Before use, check the operation of components. The wheels are free to rotate and the blade height should be just above the front plate. Fill by hand or using the loading pump and flat box filler. Run the nail spotter down the row of nails, putting pressure on the lid to apply compound. With correct use, minimal sanding is required. To maintain your tools in good condition, it is imperative that they be cleaned properly. Tapepro tools are designed to make this job easier, allowing you to quickly access hard-to-clean areas. The head of the automatic taper can be easily removed to allow access to the top of the tube, the back of the head assembly and piston. You can easily remove the cover plate to clean around the cable drum and gate valve. More information is contained at the end of this video on the disassembly of components and maintenance. The flat box is easily cleaned by fully opening the lid. Ensure that all joint compound is removed from behind the blade holder. Flush out the pump strainer and foot valve. In today's competitive industry where time is money, Tapepro drywall tools offer the contractor the ability to increase productivity and profits. Manufactured with state-of-the-art precision for ease of operation on every job, Tapepro drywall tools consistently deliver a quality finish. With a 3-year warranty and the largest aftermarket technical support program available, Tapepro drywall tools are the best investment you will ever make. With Tapepro, you will have the tools to achieve the professional edge. For more information, contact Tapepro Drywall Tools at info@tapepro.com or visit our website www.tapepro.com. For additional information on extra features and maintenance, please refer to the main menu of this presentation.